In today's episode, I am going to work with the Western theme that has recently been added with a free update to Planet Coaster 2. So, we are back in my franchise park series, but we have to talk about this. And before we do so, I want to quickly introduce myself to everyone that is new to my channel. I am MrSimside. I love playing planet games and other creative simulation games. And I am mostly focused on Planet Coaster 2 at the moment. So you will find various speed build and update videos about the Planet series on my channel. Before we dive into today's build, I want to quickly thank Frontier for giving me early access to Update 3 that I was able to prepare videos for you. Last week I already published my overview of Update 3 and today I am sharing this speed build, which won't be the last one with the Western theme. Some of you who maybe joined my live streams that I did so far and also took a look at my franchise series may recognize the biome and park I am currently building it. This is a park I actually started next to my Pinnacle Park series a few months ago, but we didn't really make good progress on it. And actually, I thought a lot about this park over the last couple of weeks because I wasn't really happy with the development of the whole park series, of the franchise mode and so on. And that's why I made a decision, which today's video will be a starting point. From that on, we are going to redevelop this park. And basically everything is about moving this park from franchise mode into sandbox mode, because I just realized that I'm not really happy and not really enjoying franchise mode, making decisions, having to develop with or research different types of rides over time, and then being limited with the park development. And that is why I decided that we are moving on from having a very low or not very heavy designed themed amusement park, going into a new and different direction, which is more of a, again, highly themed park focused on roller coasters with nice areas for our guests to explore. And that is why I thought the Western theme edition is the perfect way to start this new development of a Western town in our park. Some of you may remember that I talked a lot about visiting Portaventura World and also Park Warner in Spain. I was there 2 or 3 weeks ago now, and I felt really heavily inspired because I got the early access to the Western pack exactly when I was in the hotel at Portaventura, and this hotel was located in a Western area, and I had so many ideas to recreate some parts of it, and you maybe recognize some parts of it as well in the upcoming videos. And that's why I just thought it's the perfect time to restart and overthink some things. And that's why we are now in our new park series that will become my main park series after Pinnacle Park ends. And I decided also to rename this park to Aquaria Land, because I still want a kind of aquatic direction. I think that the Western town area will also fit kind of in there, but I also want to create something that is also inspired by SeaWorld Orlando, but without all the animal parts actually. And this is something you will see in the next episode when we are going to completely bulldoze and start from scratch with the entrance area. This build will be heavily inspired by the entrance area of SeaWorld Orlando, where I have been last year, and I like the kind of vibe with the lighthouse, all the rocks, the water areas, and especially water rides in detail, and coasters with water effects will be the main focus in this park. Please see these first facades in the western area really as a starting point, which will be the main structure for the development of this whole area. Also, I am going to build a coaster in this video because I was super hyped about the Vector or Vekoma new gen or next gen coaster, now finally having more than 2 coaster cars. So I super fast decided to build a coaster with this type. And yeah, I cannot wait to heavily theme the whole area around it. We will briefly start with the queue line today as well, but be sure that there is a lot of detailing work coming in the future. If you have any ideas or you want to just provide me a different view of this area or some inspiration from other parks that have very nice western areas, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't and you don't want to miss any videos in the future, please subscribe to the channel. It is completely free. All my videos are coming twice a week, and I cannot wait to share even more speed builds and also content updates in the future with you. To support me with some engagement, you can also drop an emoji down into the comments. I really appreciate all your support. I have to be honest with all of you, and I have to say that I never built any kind of Western thing in Planet Coaster before, even not in the first game. So I'm kind of really excited to explore this new building style, but I'm also a little afraid that I'm not doing it too good, actually, because it's a building style that follows a specific structure or specific building style, and I have to get familiar with it. So if you have any tips for improvement, just let me know as well. In a few minutes we will come to the coaster layout of the Vekoma Next Gen coaster, and I want to say that this coaster layout is somehow inspired by Phoenix, which is a Vekoma coaster at Farup Sommerland in Denmark. I have visited this theme park back in 2022, and this coaster was the newest addition to the park, and we actually went there because of this coaster. And it was only operating like 2 or 3 weeks back then, and it was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed the layout. I had nearly a kind of blackout vibe when we went down this first drop, and I had the idea to somehow recreate but still differently build a coaster like this. So if you maybe recognize some similar track layouts, then this is definitely wanted. I really have to improve my coaster building. I think I'm not the worst, but still not the best, and from coaster to coaster that I create, I try to build it always one step more realistic, but I'm still trying to get used all of the building tools, and also take a closer look at real life coaster layouts and the transformation and everything between coaster elements. So if you have any tips on this, or you can recommend a tutorial that is going more into the deep, like not just the basics of coaster building, then yeah, leave a comment and let me know what you can recommend. Tomorrow is already the next frontier unlocked, only like 10 days after the last update came out, or less than a week then update 3 came out, and we will hopefully see something about update 4, which will include the restaurants that are making a comeback to Planet Coaster, but as Frontier already confirmed, it will more be like an improved version of the restaurants we know from Planet Zoo, which is simply amazing. And in the background you maybe spotted a river rapids ride, which is going to be in one of the next episodes, but I decided to wait on the speed build because I developed an area around the river rapids where the first restaurant of this park fits in perfectly. So I'm waiting to release this until update 4 is published. From my perspective, and in my opinion, Planet Coaster 2 is on a really good journey to become one of the best theme park games out there, and I cannot wait to get my hands on all the future updates that are Frontier is teasing with the roadmap, and I really hope that we will maybe get a sneak peek of update 5 in tomorrow's unlocked stream. But who knows, I don't know what they are going to show, but I really see now a very bright future for this game, and I think we can now maybe also start talking about the first paid DLC, because I think Frontier really did improve on all the basic things in there, fixed a lot of bugs, and it could be the right time to publish or release the first paid DLC in summer this year. So I would really love to hear what you would see as a DLC first in the game. And yeah, I would say I leave you alone with this question now, and I would say enjoy the time lapse, and I will see you in my next video.